Welcome, all earthlings and other beings. My name is Lara, and this is Anveor Tarot and Art. Today I'm going to be reading your cards, tarot and oracle in layers, and I'm going to be tying that into an image that I'm going to draw for you that I received in meditation download for this reading. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing great. Keep in mind that this is not a personal reading, it is a collective reading, so there are many people watching. If you're here, there probably is something for you, but if something doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit, and keep in mind that he and she are interchangeable. So I'm going to go ahead and start on the drawing. What I was seeing was this beautiful goblet, right? And to me, a goblet often represents either feminine energy or it represents love. So like if you were to see in the tarot card a single goblet, it could be like the Ace of Cups, which does mean love, but we won't know until we actually pull the cards. So, and I'm just going to do this initial sketch to show you the idea of the image that I was seeing, and then I'm going to pull your initial spread, and while I'm reading your cards, after that I will have a video laid over here so that you can see the drawing being mostly completed, and then at the very end of the video you can see the completed and finished colorized drawing. So actually it was a little more round this way. I'll fix that. But anyway, more or less it was a goblet, right? And it was sitting almost like on some sort of pedestal, a really pretty pedestal. And I saw at the very bottom there were like these rose bushes. So roses to me represent love usually. I mean, it depends on how I see them or how I, draw them, but it was just like a bunch of beautiful roses, pink, red. And I'm just going to draw a few of them here and just kind of give you an idea, right? So roses, 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 lots of leaves, lots of viney stuff. And then there was this interesting sort of like wind, like a wind, like all around this cup, almost gave it sort of a magical feel, and this ties in, I feel like, to the song that's been coming through called Diamonds by Rihanna, and I used to think that song was just about overcoming adversity and stuff like that, but it's actually a beautiful love song. And if you really like listen, you really like look at the lyrics while it's playing and everything, you can see that. And it actually kind of brought me to tears when I realized just how beautiful the song is. And I'll read some of the lyrics in a minute. Oh, and then there were like twinkly stars all in the background, which again I'll fill in and make look really pretty. So let's set that aside. I'm going to go ahead and pull your initial spread, and then we'll get deeper into this reading. So I'd like to not waste any time. I'm going to get this going and speed this up. So here we go. Okay, I have laid out your spread and I've looked at your cards with the clarifiers. To me, this is a really straightforward, it is definitely about love. So I was right on with that drawing. And the song is by Rihanna called Diamonds. And I'm just going to like read the lyrics real fast so you see. It says, "Find light in the beautiful sea. I choose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star. I see a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we'd become one right away. Oh, right away. At first sight, I felt the energy of sun rays. I saw the life inside your eyes shine bright like a diamond." So if you get a chance to like listen to those lyrics, her voice sounds fantastic when she's singing that. But okay, so you have multiple indicators here of a really fantastic relationship coming up for you. So there are people fighting over you. I was kind of like, when I laid this out, I was like, whoa, somebody has a lot of suitors. So, and that's what it looks like here. So you have the Five of Wands twice. So when I get something twice, it's really emphasizing that we need to talk about that in particular. So I see multiple people fighting over you. They're competing against each other. competing for your attention. Things are moving kind of quickly right now. And I feel like you're like not even necessarily, you're maybe kind of aware of these people, but I almost feel like you're just really focused on your work here. See, because you've got the Chariot and then you've got the Eight of Pentacles overlaying the Fool here. You've just kind of like are trusting the universe and doing your work, working really hard. You're good at what you do. And then, you know, you have two marriage cards right here. This is Justice, which, you know, deals with legal matters and things like that. It's like getting your justice, right? And your justice is getting this Four of Wands, which is about, see this couple here on the beach and everything, you know, they're in love. And like the song said, you know, they are like diamonds in the sky together. And it's interesting because it's laid over the Emperor. So you have a lot of kings after you. You've got the King of Wands, which is passionate, right? You got the King of Pentacles, which is definitely grounded. It's about wealth and things like that. You have the King of Cups, which is about matters of the heart, emotional balance, things like that. I don't see the King of Swords out here. It doesn't mean that person won't come up later, but what I am seeing though is the Emperor, and the Emperor is all the kings put together. So they have mastered all the different challenges and parts of the self for this lifetime, and they're a boss, right? So it could, this could be you as the boss too, but like you've got the Devil laid over this, and I feel like this Emperor that's coming in for you, that now just keep in mind that just because I say Emperor doesn't mean it has to be a masculine energy, but or male, it could be a female, that's what I mean. So but they're a boss, whoever they are. But see, someone's obsessed with you, like really obsessed. This Emperor's obsessed with you. They're obsessed with the High Priestess. So you might be a highly intuitive person. They might also, actually, but they really love your intuition, and yeah, and that you're a hard worker and you're really good at whatever it is you do. Now you got this Ace of Cups here, which is all about love, which I was talking about before, and that's laying over the Fool. And so the Fool is all about going on new adventures, trusting the universe, things like that. It's about new beginnings and learning to just relax and sort of feeling intoxicated. So you might find that when you do hook up with this person, if you haven't already, this Emperor, you choose this person, it's just going to be ecstatic. I think she said that in the lyrics. It said a vision. Yeah, you're a shooting star. I see a vision of ecstasy. So yeah, so lots of ecstasy here, which is, you know, being in love feels so good. Yeah, but if you're going to be in love, you want to be in love with an Emperor if you can. Kings are great, but Emperor is the best. So that must mean that you are also a boss. So because you're aligned, right? I find it interesting here that we go along here and we have Temperance, and look how she's kind of holding these shells, and there's this rainbow between, and she's like holding the balance, which is what Temperance is all about, balancing things, keeping things even. And I can see that you worked really hard for that, and it's clarified by the Two of Pentacles, and he's holding Two Pentacles with this rainbow in between, right? So the Two of Pentacles is often about trying to figure out what to do with your resources, you know, choices, and again, balance. So you've got balance, clarifying balance, weighing your options, right? But you get a victory because you've got the World and right here. You're getting a victory not only in love, but also in your career. So, but definitely this is a big win in love, and I see marriage for you. So let's pull this Oracle and just see if there are any other messages from this one. Okay, what do we need to know, please? Okay. I will list the names of all of these decks that I'm using. I always do now, because I like for you to be able to access the cards that you like, and then also give recognition to the creators of these beautiful decks. Okay. So it feels like you've been through quite a lot. Like you've been stabbed in the back. You've dealt with like really selfish people. You've done your shadow work is what it's saying. And you learned how to love yourself. And that's why you're a boss. So being a boss means you respect yourself. You take care of yourself. You know your worth, right? So you've done the healing I'm seeing here, and you've gotten past the heartbreak that you've experienced in the past with those who just were not, you know, they just weren't really on your vibe. They didn't have your value system, and they did things that felt like definitely like deception and betrayal, things like that. But this is saying you're moving on to, it says relationship evolving to the next phase. So, you know, in meeting this person, this is going to help you move to the next phase of your life. And I feel like they're going to be so good for you. Like it's going to take you to a whole different level. Yeah. In your career, your life, everything. This is going to be a beautiful, beautiful, like diamonds in the sky. Okay. Let's see what your obstacles are, your main obstacles right now. Another one, please. Wow. Okay, another one, please. Okay. So I get a sense that you don't want to disappoint certain people who might have crushes on you or something like that, or, you know, but they just really are not, they're just not, you just aren't romantically involved or interested in them for some reason. So I feel like you're trying to keep your emotions really balanced, though. Also, it might feel like things are moving really slow, like you've waited a long time, you've worked really hard. It might be that the pace of this emperor here coming in is just moving at such a slow pace that you're kind of like, oh, come on already. And yeah, get a sense of that. And the same with this. It's just, and you also might be making some changes. You might be either moving to a new place or you might have a new job or something like that. So, and you might be getting used to that. Or you might be waiting for some money to come in. Or perhaps this person who's approaching you, who wants you, this emperor that's obsessed with you, is trying to establish some sort of stability that they feel like you will respect and that will help lure you in to, you know, becoming a partner with them in life. I can see that. Let's see what the solutions are. But you've really bossed up. I see you as somebody who's really balanced, who's put the hard work in, done the inner work. This is really good. I'm just, you know, the more people in the world who can heal and get over their traumas and things like that, the better off we all are. It raises the energy of the entire planet. That's actually the reason I do these readings, is to raise the energy of the planet, everybody who watches. And then if anybody's uplifted by my readings, they uplift other people, and it becomes like a chain reaction, right? So what are the solutions for this collective, please? Yeah. Another one. Solutions. Best things this collective can do for best result. Okay. I put these new gloves on and they're so brand new that these little black things keep coming off of it and getting all over my cards, which drives me absolutely bonkers. No control freak issues there. All right. Okay, so I see the surrendering to the journey. So there's a need to let go of control, like to not have to control every little thing, or, you know, if you're worried about the timing on where is my person, you know, when is this thing coming in, it's really going to come in faster if you just kind of like do something else and just, you know, like move on. And so like she's sitting in this boat right here, right? And she can sit here and in the boat, getting there slowly across the water to wherever that castle is or wherever she's going. And she could be worried about it the entire time, or she could sit down and she could notice just how beautiful the water is and how beautiful the sky is and take a little nap and, you know, imagine she's in a gondola in Venice or something. I don't know. But anyway, so, you know, it just really depends on your perspective. Try to just surrender, try to just enjoy and be in the moment, right? Being in the moment is really, you can garner great treasure from constantly staying in the moment. And it says it's going to be a wandering path. So so just enjoy the journey like we were just talking about. This is just reinforcing the same thing. And it says overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. So it looks like you've bossed up enough. It looks like it's a sword. It's a sword in this stone, which kind of looks like a peach for some reason, but it has a little heart in it. Okay, about love and everything. So you can overcome anything, and you know that because you've already overcome, you know, people getting in your way, trying to stop you, false lovers, people who say they love you and then they stab you in the back. They don't really love you. And, you know, you've overcome all of that. So just remember how far you've come. Appreciate how far you've come down this journey, and that the rest of your journey is just going to be, I see it being like really easy going for you, as long as you just enjoy the moment, stay in the moment, and chill a little bit. Yeah. So I think I'm going to pull from this deck over here as our final one, because it is a love oracle deck. I don't remember if that's what it's called, the Love Angels or something. I'll write all that down for you. So what else? What last messages, please, for this collective watching? We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. It says, give your relationship a chance, attraction and children. So this person may or may not have children, or you might have children. So, you know, it might be that you're going to be blending families. That's cool. Or it could be that the person may be taking their time, because I almost feel like they might have ended a relationship, but it might be that they're still tied to that other person through children. That's possible. Something like that. Anyway, it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So again, it's just re-emphasizing what I already said, is stay present in the moment. And when you enjoy your journey and just do your own thing and everything, then the right people will show up for you, or the right things that you set into motion will come to you, and it'll come in a very beautiful divine timing type of way. And it says give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So it might be that this relationship might start out as a friendship of sorts, and then you kind of just start realizing that you're both in love with each other. That's quite beautiful. And you do want someone who is actually your friend, you know, get to know them as a friend first, even if you have really strong attraction from the beginning. And based on that song, it was instant attraction. So, you know, she saw the light. She saw, at first sight, I felt the energy of sun rays. I saw the life inside your eyes, right? So you do see each other. And it might just be a matter of time before, I don't think it's actually going to be that long once you meet this person. You know, I don't think it's going to be that long from now that you guys will end up being married and having this really beautiful relationship, blending your families and everything. So just enjoy the ride, enjoy it, enjoy the journey, right? So anyway, good for you. I'm really happy about this. I love reading. So, and I'm going to go ahead and finish this drawing and show you the finished piece here at the end. So I just wanted to thank everybody for being here, for viewing my videos, and for you know, commenting, liking, subscribing. It really helps the channel grow, and it reaches more people, and we can raise and elevate the energy of the planet together. So until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.